Okay, what a wild ride today was, guys. I woke up this morning and had no internet, and we had a sick baby at home as well. So, had a little child that was up at 3 in the morning throwing up and having some problems, and she stayed home today. So, I had a really weird morning. I didn't have the normal morning that I usually have. So let's just do a real quick recap, and then I've got to get back to her. She's not doing well today, so I wasn't able to do a live stream because, like I said, I didn't have internet, and we just got internet like 15-20 minutes ago. I was able to do some trades on my phone, but I hate doing it on my phone. The screen is too small, and I didn't get the best entries, but it all panned out. So we actually entered the first trade this morning here. And then I had some internet issues, so I had to do it on my phone. And I have a tablet, and I tried to set it up on my tablet through my Wi-Fi. And I was not prepared for not having internet. So next time I'm going to have a laptop or a tablet ready to go. Because, yeah, if the internet goes out, I can still I can just hotspot to my phone. And, yeah, it was kind of a mess. So I didn't have the best entries, and of course the market went against me. I was in some drawdown on both these trades. And so as you can see, I entered some extra, once I hit this 200 line, I entered some extra trades on both NQ and ES. And we had a great slide. Again, one thing I want to point out, guys, one thing I really like about the metrics is it helps you see how things are going in the direction you want to, but it also helps you get out, right? And what I mean by that is you can see that this 200 was very hard to break. We posed through it and ripped right back through probably a half hour, 45 minutes. And this is when I was messing with my computer and my tablet trying to get it set up. And I was kind of panicking. We were in some pretty good drawdown. And I thought about just jumping on my phone and canceling the trades and then just trying to wait for a little bit. But it all worked out. It was fine. But the metrics really, the way I have this set up here, another reason I entered in this area here is because we were below the 200 on both these trades, right? I could see this was a heavy resistance, very, very strong resistance. And then on the 1 hour chart, like I check every morning, we were on a downtrend still. So even though we'd had a pretty hard spike against us, I really thought we were going to slide at this level first thing this morning when I first came in, and I was able to play some trades, and then I went to do my live stream, and I had no internet. And I did some tests. It was enough. I had enough internet. It was intermittent that I could do a trade or two, but I couldn't stream. It was really weird. I don't know what happened. I think I got it fixed now. I called my internet company, had to talk to them a couple times. They reset it on their end, and I think we're up and going now. But anyway, as you can see, and I did, another reason I do these low unit sizes, and I've made this clear in a couple videos, but this is why. Because if I get in a bad situation, I can always add more without getting in too much leverage. And it worked really well today. We had to hang on for a bit. We had to be patient, and that's what a lot of people struggle with. A lot of guys, or gals, whoever's trading would have got nervous and probably took a loss. Or if you entered this trade this morning and put your stop loss up here, it would have took you out and you'd ended up with a loss. Now, could this have gone against me and kept going clear up? Absolutely. I got really lucky. I just, especially with the tech issues I had and how my day started, man, I'm really lucked out that this worked out. But I love that once I got my internet restored and I could see on my phone, I don't like doing it on my phone. It doesn't look the same as a screen, right? I like to have side by side like this is awesome, and you can't do that on your phone. And every time I switch from like MNQ to MES on my phone, the screen sits in cycles, so I don't have all my info. And sometimes it takes 30 seconds till it's up and going, and I just hate doing it that way. But anyway, once I got my alert and I could see that we were heading down, we were in profit already. We were in profit on both these trades. These secondary trades were, this first one was in loss, but these secondary trades were. So it made us equal out to about right here, which is right where we would have got in if I hadn't placed a trade. And it slid down. And another thing that I did today, and I was just looking at the calendar, and I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this. I actually increased my automatic disable higher just for today. And I got a little bit aggressive just for today. And the reason for that is tomorrow I'm at 105,398. Tomorrow, I want this account to be finished. I want it to be at 106,000. I want to be past my evaluation phase. I want to be funded. And so next week, Monday, I can start trading just with funded account. I'm still going to use these leverages. I'm not going to get anything crazier. I may back this one off to 1, and I may back this one off to 1 once I'm funded, just because I want to do, like I said, I want to leave me plenty of room so I can navigate once I get into a live scenario. But the metrics performed. I've just been thrilled. Once you can see everything's matched up, we bounced off this resistance very clearly 3, 4, 5 times, both on the NQ and ES. Once it broke down below the 200 and the 21, things started popping pretty fast. We dropped really, really fast in a 5-minute candle. We got our RSI going negative, and things just popped. But what I really wanted to show, look at this. See these green dots? I love to use these. People always ask me, I get tons of emails. I'm really getting a lot of comments, a lot of emails. How do you do your take profit and your stop loss? Well, this is how, guys. These green lines are support and resistance lines, but this basically just shows you where the lowest was from the earlier trading, right? So this was the lowest of the low for the day, and this was like a secondary low. So I would look at this like it's a weak support, and this is a strong support. That's probably why the order block is in between them, right? I'm going to delete my alert now that I've finished trading. So I'll delete these alerts when I finish trading for the day, because, and I just noticed that there we go. We just actually hit that one. That's right. I set it right above the order block this morning, right where these dots in the order block were right next to each other. Okay. Look how beautiful this is. It couldn't have been more accurate on that green dot. So you use this as your entry, use this as your exit, right? Now it's going to feel weird, especially if you haven't done it that way before. It's going to feel a lot more comfortable to you just to set a static stop loss and take profit. I'm telling you, once you get out of that habit, you'll start doing better. When I used to use just a static take profit and stop loss, and I still do that if I'm scalping. I can do quite a bit of scalping, but this style of trading, I'd rather just do 2, 3, 4 trades and be done for the day. I'd love just hitting my target. In fact, my goal is to have my trades stop themselves. I want to have it where Tradeovate stops me out in a profit, walk away. I'm done. That's how the professionals are doing it. I've been to a prop firm, in a prop firm room, full of people that run a prop firm in a class they provide that cost a lot of money. It was in 2019, and that's what they want to see. They want to see people who can get in, get good entries, find good spots to set their take profits at, their stop losses at, manage their accounts well, but also they want to see when people can stop. When they know they're done for the day, when they're in profit, they can stop. I'm telling you, if they want to have you funded with their money, and they're going to watch that money like a hawk once you're funded, this is what they want to see. They want to see results that are, you got in when the market started to go that way, and you got out at a really, really strong, solid point. It wasn't just willy-nilly, whatever you thought was good, or what somebody online told you, or what the internet said, or whatever. You're actually using this data. I mean, I set this alert clear up at when I set this trade. I was looking at this trade. I saw the 200. I saw where the low was, and I saw these green lines, so I put my alert right above it. Same thing here. You watched me just delete it, and it nailed those. Excellent. This one actually punched right through it, and it's still going. It might go clear to this level. See how there's a couple of these resistance, and then the order block right next to it? Same kind of thing over here. So, and the order blocks, guys, they are designed to disappear once they break through. So there was an order block earlier right here. Once this price punched through, it disappeared. I love that feature. I don't need to see a support or resistance line that we've already broke through. I want to see where the next lowest one is till we can plan our targets. So anyway, I hope that helps. I wanted to do a live stream this morning. I'm going to try really hard tomorrow to get it set up. I've never live streamed before. I played with it a little bit last night. And I'm a little nervous to do it because I've seen live streamers do really well, and then they get on a live stream and their brain goes mush. So I'm a little nervous about that, but I do want to show a live stream, at least maybe I'll do once a week or something and just show what my mind process is, what my thought process is, how I get my information, where we're setting our take profits and everything, and we're going to shoot for it. And you can follow along with me. Now, I get a lot of people that email me and they say, man, thank you for your channel. Thank you for the things you're doing. Your content's really, really good, especially for free. I appreciate that. That's what I'm looking for. I want my channel to be helpful. I've got lots of experience in lots of different things, and this system is legit. This is a very, very good system. Once you get figure out how to use it, get some time with it, maybe make some additions. I love the additions that I've added to it. I think it's just made it even better. The RSI and the order blocks, those are killer. I mean, this just works really, really well. If you want to do trading just like I do, and you want this to be a big part of your life and to actually make money from it, this system should be the way to do it. This will really, really help you tremendously, especially if you've struggled. I can't believe how many people I've talked to and how many people I know, myself included. There was years where I traded, and I tried system after system, and I loss after loss and prop firm after prop firm. And the results speak for themselves. It's pretty hard to accidentally do this good over and over and over again. I mean, that's just the reality of it. So, but yes, the guys that have emailed me and the gals that have emailed me, thank you so much. It's so heartwarming to hear good comments about a channel. My channel is not very fancy. I'm just an everyday guy. I don't have a lot of money invested in it. Maybe one day it'll get a little bit better. I'd like to make it a little bit cleaner, a little bit sharper, but it's never going to be like a big YouTuber channel. I don't want it to be the Lambos and Miami, Florida, just all these fancy things. Instead, what I want to do, I want to be a resource for people that need help, and that I believe this system will be that. I believe once you get this system set up, anyone can read this. It's very, very easy to see what's happening. I think about retired people that are needing a little bit of extra income. Hopefully this can help them. I think about people who are disabled and they cannot get to a regular job, or they cannot do a regular job. And especially in our economy and the wild world we're living in these days, man, we all need some extra cash. So I'm really, really hoping this is going to be a big thing for anybody that follows my channel. I'd love to hear stories of people who were not doing great in trading and this turned it around for them. That's more fulfilling to me than finances or anything else. So, that's what I want my channel to be. I want this channel to be a genuine resource for people. I do have quite a bit of experience in different fields. I've seen a lot of things, and I'll tell you what, failure is an incredible teacher, and it's taught me a lot of things. So I don't ever want to come across as I'm the know-it-all guru, because I'm definitely not that. I just definitely have seen things that don't work and learned some very, very painful, hard lessons for that. I know what it's like to lose 50 grand in a day. At one time, I had a very huge personal account. I got very, very arrogant. I thought that this was about 2014. And basically back then I was trading off of just a 200 EMA, and I followed an old YouTuber. He's not even around anymore. And I did really, really well until things changed. There was a volatility market spike on a Euro USD, and I lost 50 grand in a day. And that was a painful lesson. It still hurts, and that was in 2014. That's over 11 years ago. So after that happened, it kind of set me on a journey of discovery. I wanted to learn as much as I could. I wanted to know why that happened. I wanted to know what I didn't know that made that happen, so that would never happen to me again. And it's cost me a lot of money over the years. I've invested a lot of money. At one time, I had some coders and developers, and we were trying to develop some systems to beat the market, and it's impossible. It literally is impossible. I've designed 20 different EAs for Forex and played with a lot of indicators over the years. And the way that the market moves is random, and that's why you'll never see an automated system that really works well, because it might work well for a while, but then the algorithm will switch or flip, and it's designed to beat automated systems, and it's also designed. Just like yesterday, these spikes, these volatility spikes up and down, these are designed to take retail traders out. So when it spikes up and then goes back to the EMA and spikes up and goes back to the EMA, it's especially when you're between two EMAs. Man, this is a dangerous, dangerous place to trade. The only reason I did these two other trades is, one, I had some technical difficulties and I was in a sell already, but I looked at the 1 hour chart and I could see we had a big slide coming, just like yesterday, just like the day before. It was just a matter of being patient and waiting for it. And, I placed this trade. 20 minutes later, we were in profit. 30 minutes later, 40 minutes later, we were done trading for the day. So could I have lost money today? Absolutely. If this would have gone above this resistance, I'm telling you right now, I saw this hit this resistance several times. Same thing on both. This made me nervous. We get up a little bit higher. I was nervous. I was ready to take a big loss. I was going to take like $1,000 loss. And it just sets me, my mindset was, okay, that if it sets me back a day, I've had 4 wins in a row, 1 lost day, we're still up. We're still going to be fine. And that's kind of how you need to think as a trader. That's just where I was at today. That's just how my mindset is, especially after everything I've been through. So anyway, this is a very long video. I will try to do a live stream tomorrow. Again, thank you for all the support. I've had a lot of people buy the system. I've had a lot of people message me direct and ask me questions or communicate with me. I love it, man. That's what I want to build. I want to build a really solid community of just everyday traders like us. And if we put our heads together, we can win this. This is not an impossible game. There was times in my life where I thought trading was impossible. I now can see that there is a way to do it, and it involves patience, but this system is awesome. The way that Justin and the Simple Market Metrics team have put this together, it's actually a very good system. I will say that I don't think it's a very good system on 1 minute and 2 minute. Especially in these volatility spikes. I think you're just going to get murdered. You might do really well on a 2 minute chart here, but if you look at this on a 2 minute chart, you're going to see some green, some green, some green, and you'll lose every one of those trades because the 5 minute chart is clearly in a downtrend. I would rather take less trades and get more distance than a little here, a little there, loss win, loss win, loss win, loss win. And all that does is make you frustrated. All that does is you're just trade after trade after trade, commission after commission, and whatever you win on some downs, you're going to lose on an up, and then you just end up getting frustrated and overdoing it, and next thing you know, you're whacked out. I think it's funny. I watch so many traders on YouTube channels that trade the 1 minute chart or like the 30-second chart, and they get murdered. And I'm just looking at this going, well, it's clear to me that it's going down, so I don't know why you'd be trying to buy. There's no buy right here in any of this, even on these pullbacks. People are always waiting for pullbacks to do longs or shorts or whatever. I think that's a flawed philosophy. I think that's why they lose so much. So I'd rather just get in on the 5 minute chart, do your studying when you first start your trading for the day, look at your 1 hour, watch kind of what the economy's doing, check Forex Factory, see what the news is doing. Wait for your signals and everything to line up. Have the confidence to get in that trade. Have the confidence to aim for a good level and to stay in that trade. And this is what will happen. Excellent, guys. Really happy with it. That's a long enough video for today. I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks again for all your support, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully we got one more day, and we're going to be funded.